Welcome to the 48-hour build. Maybe I can build that into a tune over this 48 hours. Let me click that amp off quick. There we go. So howdy everybody. Hope everybody's doing good. I'm really excited about this. But I'll tell you, all day from about, 9 o'clock in the morning until probably just a couple hours ago, I tried to get YouTube Live going. And I guess it's nothing that I'm doing wrong. It's just a waiting period, from what I understand. Anyway, that's all new to me. But I'd like to get going on this kit. So this is our kit. This is what we're going to do. We're going to open her right here. Nice sharp new blade. Oh, I love that. Now, I've heard multiple things about this kit. I hear you only use a fraction of the parts that it comes with, so we're going to do some separating to begin with. All right. Oh, it's got that new kit smell. Set that off to the side. Looks like we got a chrome tree. Looks like we got one chrome tree. Okay. Let's get it all out. Oh no, there's another chrome tree. Okay, we got two chrome trees. We got some tires, some skinnies, and some pie crust, it looks like. That's pretty cool. Oh, we got a super large decal sheet. Look at that one. I might even use half those. I don't know, we'll see. I've been known to take liberties on kits. We got some destructions. I usually look at them for a second. Oh, it's got building hints. Looks pretty straightforward to me. Assemble the engine, front suspension, rear suspension, and axle, frame assembly. Then it says axle and engine to frame assembly. So decals being the last step, we have 5 steps here. Not too bad. I think I can almost handle that. Well, I do know one thing. A lot of this chrome, or whatever I choose to use, but hey, let's decide now. What do we got? Wow. Those are all wheels. That's crazy. Well, I definitely like these two right here as my rear for sure. So let's get those off there. We're just gonna cut these real nice and easy here. A little nib off there, and we'll do a little here. It's pretty close. Quicksand. All right, there's one. Let's get this other one. And a little bitty trim in here. All right, so we got our two rear. It looks like, okay, the wire wheels are halves. So I'll just get these out of here easily enough. Yeah, I like to use the directions as a cutting mat. I don't know why. I use the directions in so many ways. I even cut them up sometimes and use them to make parts. Okay, we'll set these over here. I think I left my sprue cutters upstairs. But we'll do it carefully here. We'll just take our time. Hell, we got 48 hours, right? There we go. Boy, that's a tough one. It's a brand new blade too. There we go. Okay, one more. One more. There we go. The side ones are the thick ones. Maybe we'll just do it this way. There we go. Easy enough. So that's our fronts. Do we need anything else off this tree? I'm not even sure what that is. What is it? I already know I'm not using this engine. Nope. And that bodywork is, man, look at that. That bodywork's, that's not cool. I mean, the dragster is cool, but that bodywork is horrible. I know we can do better than that. You know, I don't really care for the front blower setup. I know that's how they did it, but I never cared for the look. I always like tall. Probably why I like Hot Wheels so much, because it's an exaggeration. Makes it look like a cartoon almost, and I like that. What can I say? Still don't know what those are. So let's find out. There ain't that many parts in this kit. Okay. What are they? What number are they? Number 7. Oh, they're lug nuts. I see. Kind of. So I'm going to need those. What's the other thing? Oh, I see. He says. Yeah, the lug nuts are way up here. These little guys. That makes sense. I still don't know what these are, though. Number 8, perhaps. No, those are knockoffs. Man, I just don't see it. These little knockoffs up there. But what is the other? Hmm. Well, there's a couple ways to do this. Let's fit these so I can see what they look like. Make sure that's what I want to use. Of course, there's an injection molding right in the... Never fails. Alright, some fronts. Let's trim the fronts. Let's give them a little wear. Better. Got a little flash here. Flash. Looks pretty good. Let's try this one. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to record for, I don't know, 15 minutes or so, maybe 20, and then do some editing and get this first video out so people will know I started at least. I was really hoping to be live so I could, you know, interact, because I love that. Looking pretty good. Okay. I'll figure out what those parts are as I go along. I know I'm not going to need any engine parts, and I do like those knockoffs. There ain't much to them. Almost wonder if I could make some better. Let's see if they come loose fairly easy. All right. I'd like front and rear knockoffs. I'm cool with that. I'm pretty used to that. 300 SLs had front and rear knockoffs. Well, some do. Not all. I can go back in the parts box. See if we can do anything to improve these. I got flash in some bad areas, but we can get it. We'll get it. Yeah, that's pretty good. Looks pretty good. Flip. There is some flash. Come on. Be good to me. Sorry, my big fat fingers in the way. Nope, I'm not going to lose those. I just want to get that little piece out of there. It's better. It's not the prettiest one. I wonder if I can get one more up. Looks a little better. There we go. There. Works better if you trim it right off the tree to what you want. Just cut that off. go. Oh, we got some decent knockoffs. That one's ugly. Just cut all these off so we can choose the best ones. Yeah, those weren't the nicest parts. So we'll see how that works out. Set these up out of the way. We'll deal with those a little bit later. So let's trim these. Actually, I think that's good. Not too bad. It's a little gnarly. You know, it's funny. I usually do the body first. Guess what? I'm an old dog and I'm doing something different. Turn me loose on a 48-hour build and you never know what's going to happen. Picks up his guitar, has a little melody come to his head. Okay, I'm going to bet that there's inside and outside to this. Any difference? Yep, there's a difference. I believe these two go together. And I believe these two go together. Now, do you line them up or do you offset them a little bit? And it looks pretty cool offset. So that's what we're going to do. All right. Just going to rough this up a little bit in here. So some glue will take. Ain't going to take much. We'll just rough this up. Knock the plating off. so the glue will hold. Little dab will do you. Brushed it all off. There we go. So we're going to clamp it. Those work great for that. Nope. Better rough it up. I think we did enough. We'll know here in a second. And we just drop that on there. Give her a little turn till we get her where we like it. Man, it is not the best fit. Oh, it's terrible, actually. It's taking a bite, though. It's holding it. That feels better. It looks better. So just put a little pressure on it. There we go. That right there, though. I know I didn't rough this up, but this might actually work in this area. Just hitting it where those where it was attached by the sprue. The chrome's missing. That works. That works. That really works. So let's just do it. Let's just hold it together there. I think this one's pretty good all the way around, to be honest. That'll hold. All right. There's some bags. Those look like bags. Looking at this old tree, looks like it gets used to me, so it all needs primer. So I'm going to do that. What else we got? Start evaluating this kit, I guess. See if there's any damage anywhere. This is all going to need primer. Well, the frame and the bodywork, definitely going to need primer. I don't think I'm going to use these body panels. I'm going to make my own. It's just too boxy. But we'll prime them anyway, in case one of the plans fails. Let's see, is this all engine? Yep. So I ain't going to use that at all. Oh, there's one piece I will use. The bell housing. So we'll take that off. I'm not sure about anything else. Header plates. Not sure about that mount. I could make one easy enough because we really don't know if our engine is going to fit. But I have a history of putting engines where they didn't normally come. I had a 70 Hornet. It's the AMX version. Came with a 6-cylinder. But I bought two, when I was in high school, I bought two Hemis. They were in crates. One was a 426 and one was a 392. And I ended up putting the 392 in the Hornet. And I had to move it back a ways to make that happen. The first time, though, I took it up to the strip, I popped the windshield because it twisted the body so severely. Back then, you know, we were on the same program as the big guys. So Don Prudhomme comes walking by my car and looks at me and says, "You're one crazy son of a bitch." And I said, crazy or am I smart like a fox? Because, yeah, foxes will eat a snake. I ran a best that day of 10 flat. Which ain't bad for all the problems I had getting it to launch. And these are screaming to be dulled. So I'm gonna do it. I don't have to try to do it in the wheel. I always loved dull coat. I got quite familiar with flattening agents, restoring 300 SLs. So there weren't many gloss finishes on their 300 SLs. There were various texture from semi-gloss to flat. All right, that's covered. Let's do this one. All right. Set those over there. Yeah, let's set these while I'm at it. Grab some tweezers here. Oh, I think I'll get these dull coated and cut you off and go do some primering and maybe edit. Depends. I got a lot I want to do. I want to thank Top Shelf Hobbies LLC for picking out that kit for me. Real nice folks. I wish it was closer to me. I'd be there all the time. Well, maybe not all the time. They'd put me to work. But maybe that'd be good for me. Who knows? Let's see, does anything need a little bit more? All right. We're going to go get these in primer. And I will be back.